Hello everyone, in this video I am going to explain how does quick algorithm works. So here I have a card, playing card. So through this card I am going to demonstrate the example for QuickSort algorithm. So first of all, QuickSort algorithm is a divide and conquer algorithm. In this algorithm we divide a large array into smaller sub array. Let's look at the demonstration. First we initialize the array, here we are initializing the array, and I have a index number noted on the upper part of the card. So how this algorithm works? So in QuickSort algorithm we pick one of the pivot element which will be on the left side. So here our pivot element is 10. So now what we next do is we look at the other element lower than the 10 and upper than the 10. So 7, 3, 8, 9, 6, 2, 4. So these are the elements which are lower than the 10, and these are the elements which are higher element than the 10. So now we put the pivot element in one of the index which will be our partition point, and now we have two smaller array and we do the same thing for both this array. First we initialize this array, first we initialize the element in our array list, and again we pick the pivot element, and here our pivot element is 4, and now we do the same thing. We separate the element bigger than 4 and smaller than 4, and we have smaller element 2 and 3 and bigger element 7, 8, 9, 6. So our pivot element will be in our partition point, and our smaller array list of element is going to be again sorted in the same process, and here we initialize the element, and now we do the same thing for our another smaller array, and here what should we know is that now we are just looking at this 4 element from index 3 to index 6. So here if we look at this element, our pivot element will be 6, so we pick the number 6 and look at other element bigger than 6 and smaller than 6, and we can see that our element 7, 8, 9, these all are bigger than 6, so our pivot element will be placed on the partition point, and our other rest element will be sorted in the same process. Okay, and now it looks like these all elements are in sorted order. We have one more smaller list of element, and we are going to initialize this element in the same process, and here our pivot element is D, and we look at this bigger and smaller element, and we put this pivot element in its partition point, and we can put our rest element in this bigger and smaller indexed. So finally we can see and sorted list of element in our array list. So basically, finally, I want to conclude that in QuickSort algorithm, we pick a pivot element from the left hand side and divide the other array list, which is smaller than pivot element and bigger than pivot element, and we make one partition point for the pivot element, and we do the same process for smaller element and the list of bigger element. So basically in this process our QuickSort algorithm works.